What's going on, YouTube? Back again with Topps Series 1 Celebration 2025 this time. Not even sure what's in this one. Look for exclusive base cards and confetti parallels. Looks like some pretty cool cards in here. Let's take a look. Oh man, there's a lot of packs. Alright, let's start it off. See if we can hit something good. Hopefully not just all paper. Well, we got a color or an insert or something. Let's see. Royce Lewis, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., a triple of Otani, Onzo, and Schwarb, Orlando Arcia, Tanner Beebe, O'Neill. That's the San Diego Padres team. Max, Jake. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. on the greatest hits. First career 200 hit season. There's the Slider Guardians mascot. 8-bit ballers. Kevin Alcantara on the rookie. That's pretty cool. We got a backwards card of Vladimir Guerrero. On it looks like the foil. Stars of MLB. Looks like we're going to have some sleeving to do in this product. Go for another pack. Christian Garcia, the Phillies, Waldrop, Jake Cave, Michael King, David Fiesta, Matt Verling. We got a backwards card for Kansas City, Tyler Gentry on the mini diamond, I guess is what that would be. Non-numbered. Another one, this one's for Tampa Bay on the non-numbered. And then we got an Ellie De La Cruz on the power stats. No, that's the power players insert. And then we got a Manny Machado on the game day drip. Get him, Manny. And then we got Corey Singer on the foil and Bryson Scott. Hope I got enough sleeves. New product, I don't know what's going to be hot and what's not. Just trying to look for numbers, see if we had any numbered cards on any of these ones. Sure I'm not missing any variations. I really need are my glasses. I am really just checking for numbers on those ones, guys. But I didn't see any that I missed. I think we're on to a good start. Haven't got any numbers though, so not that good. We got a Lourdes Guerrero Jr. a Chris Taylor, Michael Sane, Kai Bush, Martinez, Colt Keith, Bat Chapman, Lamonte Wade Jr., Joey, Carlos Carrera on the purple, Texas Rangers mascot, got a Paul Skeens on the 8-bit players. That's pretty cool. MLB star James Wood, and then a Ben. No numbers still. We're building up a pile of inserts and hopefully hits. We got Mike Trout, Bobby Witt Jr., Alec Burleson, Carlos, Luis Robert, Luis Gill, Marcio Dobbin, Luis Castillo, Tyler Gentry, to a backwards card of Yoshito Yamamoto, Dodgers pitcher. We got a Juan Soto on the players, or on the power players. We got a game day drip of Francisco Lindor. A Stars of MLB of Rafael Devers, and an Andrew. Not bad for a paper product. Not bad. I'm definitely personally more of a fan of the chromium product, but I'd say this one actually is so far my favorite paper set that I've had in my hands. I'm sure many of you guys have been ripping this stuff for a lot longer than I have and already knew all of that. But we got Jace Young, we got Ian Happ, Brandon Nemo, Naren Shanuel, Brooks Lee, Jason Talon. Oh, we got a trophy on that one. So that one I think is like a Michael Bush. We're gonna pull that one out just in case. Garrett Cole, Tyler Soderstrom on his second year. Shohei Ohtani on the Cactus League. We got the Red Sox, sorry, not the Red Sox. The Reds, Mr. Red. We got Mike Trout on the 8-bit. And we got Brooks Lee on the Stars. I'm sure that was an insert or not, but we're going to go ahead and put it over there just in case. We got It Takes Two for the Reds. Reese Olson, Logan Webb, Anthony Volpe, Yoshida Yamamoto, Hoop Dream, Rafael Devers, Mark Ventos, Jordan Westberg. We got a backwards card of Anthony Rizzo. And then we got a Jose Romero on the power, non-numbered. We got a game day drip of Hunter Green. He's getting it out there with his cowboy, the Western attire. And the Stars of the MLB, Julio Rodriguez. And then the rookie. The single rookie. I'll probably be going through and pulling out all the rookie cards. Now that I see that there's a rookies at the back. We'll do that off camera though. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that. Oh, I got sun today. Camera focusing. A lot of stuff is trying to focus on. Let's proceed up and so focuses on this. We got Sean Reynolds, Quintrell, Manny Machado, Noel, Yoshida, Tyrone Taylor, Evan Carter, All Smiles, Travis Arnold, Mark McGuire on the 35th anniversary. We got Clark for the Cubs. We got James Wood. We got Gunnar Henderson on the Stars. And this one isn't a rookie. So maybe I won't be going back. Or I'll be going back and pulling out the random rooks. Alright, so we got an Andrew Abbott. We got a Paul Skeens. We got to keep him out, right? Connor Norby. Say Cheese. We'll pull that one out. Randy O'Hearn. Bailey Ober. Danny Jensen. Alright, we got a backwards of McCutcheons on the green diamond that is non-numbered. And then we got a Rockies, Brenton Doyle. And then we got a backwards of Jameson Talon. Power players of Nolan Arando. A game day drip of CJ Abrams. Christian Yelich for the Brew Crew. And a Jake Cronenworth. Definitely start making different piles of these inserts so that when I give you guys a wrap up, it's not every single card. Certain ones I'm just sleeving because I want to sleeve. You guys don't really care about those. Maybe you do. I'll show it at the very, very end. We got a Chris Sale, a Colin Rhea, Kevin Guzman, Witt, Gabriel and Judge, a Pete, a National League, Andrew Benedict, Christopher Sanchez, Adele Amador, a Shohei 9/19/24 greatest hits, first 50-50 player in history. We got the Twins, TC Bear, Kobe Mayo on the 8-bit, and the Stars is Aaron Judge and a Brandon. Thanks for enjoying some Rippin' products with me, guys. Appreciate it. Love sharing my Rippin' experiences with you guys. Rob Riffensnyder, Francisco Alvarez, Gore, Jake McCarthy, Will Smith, Brian Ricardo, Brian De La Cruz, Tyler Locker. Alright, we got a numbered card. We got a 983 out of 2025 of Ryan Bliss. That I can't say is a rare card. Pitcher perfect says cheese. Power players of Mookie Betts, Vladimir Guerrero on his game day drip. Ellie De La Cruz on his MLB Stars. So far, the hits aren't lacking. Definitely an interesting product. Cards look cool. Definitely into the cards. The numbered card's a little bit throw you out there because out of 2025, I guess, because that's the year of the product. But wow, definitely not a rare card. I wonder if there's any low numbers in here. We shall find out. We got Flying High, Cody Bellinger, Marcus, Jacob Wilson, Jose Cabrera, Nico, Logan, Emmanuel, Brent, to a 35th anniversary of Adele Amar, the Mariners Moose, Julio Rodriguez, and a Shota Imanaga on the MLB Stars. We got Jose Ramirez, Hayes, Carlos Rodriguez, sorry guys, Freddie Freeman, Eric Feedy, Zebby Matthews, Spencer, as a rookie, Riley Green, Mitch Hagger. Alright, we got a backwards card of Evan Carter, Julio Rodriguez on the power players, non-numbered. Game day drip of Gunnar Henderson, Kobe Mayo on the MLB Stars, and another rookie. That is Zach Denzio. Jake Rogers, Patrick Bailey, River Ryan, Josh Hader, Tristan Caius, David Peterson, Wilbur Diaz, Yonner Diaz, Junior Crawford, Call of the Hall, Willie Mays. Now that's a cool looking card. That's a really cool card. Got another one of those. We got 8-bit ballers, Jacob Wilson. And we got a Stars of MLB of Fernando Tatis. Eight-bit ballers is a pretty cool insert. Still only the one numbered card. We only got 3 more packs. Definitely a serious rip, but it's fun. We got Julio Rodriguez, Luis de los Santos, Cassie Mize, Herbert Ruiz, Dodgers Swagger, Kobe Mayo, Zach Eflin, Jose Miranda. We got a Francisco Lindor, non-numbered, silver. We got a Tyrone Taylor on what I'll call the mini diamond. Manny Machado on the power players. Oop, 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 oop. And that's a stack of paper. We got a game day drip, Pete Alonso. A Jordan Alvarez, stars of the MLB. Definitely got some sleeved cards here. I'll put him with this, I think. We got Jung-Hoo Lee, Jack, Connor Wong, Ryan Jeffries, Gavin Sheets, Clay Holmes, James Woods, Luis Garcia Jr., Scale Wheeler and Imanaga, a 35th of Jose Altuve, the White Sox mascot, Vladimir Guerrero on the 8-bit, Luis Robert Jr. on the stars. Last pack, guys, and we'll go over some hits. Jake Irving, Sale, Roger, and Imanaga, Cedric Mullins, Jonathan India, Andrew, Justin Henry, Ronald Acuna, Hoskins, Corey Seager, backwards card of Yoshida on the, I'm assuming, variation for the Sox, Bryce Harper on the power players, Lawrence Butler on the game day drip, Carlos Carrera on the MLB stars, and a Cincinnati Reds with Ellie. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, now we got our piles. Should have done that from the beginning, sorry about that. Get it on the next one. So our pile of hits, we got a Shohei Ohtani on the Cactus League, a Call for the Hall, Willie Mays. On the 35th, we got a Carlos Carrera, Mark McGuire on the 35th, a Jose Altuve on the 35th, and an Adele Amador on the 35th. Then on the greatest hits, we got a Bobby Witt Jr. first career 200 hit season, and a Shohei Ohtani first 50-50 player in the history of in all the game. Then we got a game day drip of Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, Hunter Green, Lawrence Butler, Pete Alonso, Gunnar Henderson, Vladimir Guerrero, C.J. Abrams, and then we got a power players of Ellie De La Cruz, Juan Soto, Jose Romero, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Julio Rodriguez, Mookie Betts, and Nolan Arenado. Then we got some mini diamonds of Tyler Gentry, Hoop Dreams, and this is for the Tampa Bay Rays, Yoshida Yamamoto, Anthony Rizzo, Yoshida. We got a silver Lindor. Then we're back to the mini diamonds of Tyrone Tyler, Evan Carter, Say Cheese, picture perfect for the Twins. We got a green mini diamond of Andrew McCutcheons. This is numbered. Wow, 76 out of 99. I told you guys I need to get my glasses. We got a Denton Doyle, non-numbered. We got a mini diamond of James Tillen. We got a Vladimir Guerrero. On the MLB stars, we got a Corey Seager, James Wood, Rafa Devera, Brooks Lee, Julio Rodriguez, a Gunnar Henderson, Carlos Carrera, Luis Robert Jr., Jordan Alvarez, Fernando Tatis, Kobe Mayo, Shota Imanaga, Ellie De La Cruz, Aaron Judge, and Christian Yelich. And then we got 8-bit players of Kevin Alcantara, Paul Skeens, Mike Trout, James Wood, Vladimir Guerrero, Jacob Wilson, Julio Rodriguez, and Kobe Mayo. And then our other numbered card we have is this Seattle Mariners Ryan Bliss, which is 983 out of 2025. Pretty cool rip. Definitely enjoyed the cards. They feel great in hand. They're not overly thick, not feeling dirty like normal paper cards would. Just really good cards. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on this rip, and we'll see you on the next one.